Yeah, Potter. In today's video, we want to look at an interesting question in other patterns. So, question says that fill the blank space. And the sequence goes this way. We have 4, followed by 9, followed by 20, followed by 35. Then we have our blank space. Right. So to fill this blank space, let us solve the problem here. Solution. Right. Let's rewrite a sequence. We have 4, 9, 20, 35. 4, followed by 9, followed by 20, followed by 35. Then we have our blank space. Let's check. 4, 9, 20, 35. Yeah, that's it. So 4, 9, 20, 35. Okay, so to show this blank space, I think it is going to be an easier one, right? Cool. So we're going to start by first figuring out the difference between each of the two items, or between any two numbers, right? So the difference between 4 and 9 is what? 5. So we're first looking at the difference. The difference between 9 and 20 is what? 11. The difference between 20 and 35 is what? 15. Looking at 5, 11, 15, there's actually no clear pattern. But let us probably look at it in this way. Assuming that, 5, 11, 15, they are all numbers, and then probably they skip odd numbers, right? Okay, if that is possible, then between 5 and 11, they have skipped two odd numbers, which is 7 and what? 9, isn't it? And in between, if it is a pattern, then probably the 11 too, they should skip, two odd numbers. If from 5 to 11 you skip two odd numbers, then after the 11 you have to skip two odd numbers before you get to the next term, right? But here, after the 11 we have what? 13, and the next odd number is what? 15, meaning that they are not following that criteria. So considering the difference to be odd numbers is not going to be accurate. That is not working. So we need to look at different approach. Now let us also consider the fact that maybe we multiply we're going to multiply this term by 2 to get the next term, right? So 4 by 2, we're not going to get 9, it's 8, and 9 by 2 is not 20, it's what? It's 18. But I can figure out something here. So 4 by 2, 8. So 8 plus 1, you get 9. That's true. Then 9 times 2, that's going to be what? 18. Then we add 1 to this 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. Then we get what? 20. Then the next one, we're going to get 20 by 2. That's going to be 40. And the 40 is even more than the next thing, 35. Of which, if the next thing were to be probably 43, then I can say our pattern is working. But it's 35, so this approach too is not going to be possible. Then we need to look at a different way. Okay, then what I want you to know about this. If you have search, you have to try all the possible means to arrive at a conclusion, right? So let's look at this approach too. We have 2 times 2. 2 by 2 is going to give us what? 4. Alright, so let's look at this one. 3 by 3, that's going to give us what? 9. Okay, and 4 by 5, that's also going to give us 20. Then let us look at this. 5 by 7, that's also going to give us what? 35. Then what by what is going to give us the next thing? So let's look at the 2 by 2 is indeed 4, 3 by 3 is 9, 4 by 5 is 20, 5 by 7 is 35. Then we can see a certain part in here that we are increasing our previous thing by 1 on the first branch, right? So 2, the next one 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 1 5. So definitely here is going to be 5 plus 1, which is what? 6. Now let us look at the second branch. What do we have? What do we have? We have 2, 3, 5, 7. But when you have 2, 3, 5, 7, what comes into your mind? Prime numbers, right? Of which the next one is going to be 11, 13, and so forth, right? So if we have 2 for this, 3, 5, 7, then the next one is going to be what? 11. So here will be 11, right? Then our space is going to be 6 by 11, and 6 times 11 is going to give us what? 66. Hence our blank space should be what? 66. If you find this video interesting, subscribe to the channel for more of such